Good afternoon. This is your man who did it. Who did it this time? Coming at you with a new series called The Scouting Report. And yes, this was probed, and dare I say, promoted by another famous issue that has been going on within all communities, but predominantly the so-called black community. Everyone's aware of the man Kwame Brown and all of the hits he's been taking. And due to that storyline or narrative, and due to all of the hits that he's been taking, I've been seeing a lot of posts and a lot of videos made in regards to this matter. My boy, welcome to HDTV. Lights out, my brother. You hitting them out the park. You like that middle linebacker, Michael Singletary, Ray. Pick one, Lambert, the young LeVar Arrington. You out there, man. You calling out the BS. I've also seen my boy Chronicles of Judah 144. He's mainly on Patreon. Same scenario. He mentioned some things. Carcino for life. I never had a chance yet to join the streamline, my brother, but one day is coming soon. No need to rush. I enjoy the entertainment. I think that you brothers are doing a phenomenal job. Yourself, Nicholas Jacobs, LB, Detroit T. The list goes on, man. You guys are funny, but more importantly, you're informative. You're independent thinkers. Too raw for TV. You already know, bro. Continue to do what you do. But obviously, this matter is so broad and so colossal that we could go on for days, because it's not about Kwame Brown. It's about the initial comment that he made about attacking the so-called black man here in our captivity called America on all of the major networks. It is a revolving door. We are the butt of a lot of jokes. Some of it we brought on ourselves due to the lack of accountability and being irresponsible in our households. But who would have thought Kwame Brown? The first shall be last, the last shall be first. A guy who has been the butt of the jokes for 20 years. And there have been worse players. We don't even need to get into that, because that would actually be an oxymoron, counterproductive, and we'd be hypocritical if we brought up people that played worse, because it ain't about basketball. In the words that he said, I might not be good at playing basketball, but I'm good at playing life, or great at playing life. Pardon me if I misquoted the brother. But this series is going to be called The Scouting Report. Before Kwame said that he knew the playbook, before my man Chronicles put out some stuff on Patreon, speaking about scouting reports, I had a nice dialogue with my father, who I'm very thankful to still have in my life. A lot of people don't think it's essential to a young man's development, but you guys are sadly mistaken. Having a father is right under having the Most High, and then I say number 2 would be truth, because truth right now is the equivalent to gold. You need to have a father, man. Some type of male figure. If you don't, and you still been able to manifest all of the blessings and navigate through life, that's how you know there's a God. Because some of us couldn't do it without our fathers, or at least some type of male figure. But before all of this stuff even hit the airwaves, me and my father had a great conversation about understanding the playbook. And he compared the playbook to the Holy Scriptures, the Holy Bible. Some brothers obviously go to the Quran. Some people go to the Torah, pardon me, which is just the Old Testament broke down into some Hebrew scriptures. But at the end of the day, a lot of men of all races, all nationalities, all so-called pigmentations are walking around this mug with no playbook, and then they don't study their playbook. So then something made me think of my past experiences being on the collegiate level, being an athlete. 85% of my friends who are no longer friends, who have graduated to the level of being a brother to me, I either started off playing some type of sport with them, or we got involved through another athlete, and then it just took on from there. So they understand what I'm about to say. The scouting report is the beginning of the week, man. If you play football, you understand that we used to get our scouting report sometimes Sunday, the day after a big hard game on Saturday. Some colleges take off Sunday, but we didn't at Dell State. And then when I finished up my career at West Liberty, we also took Sunday to watch film and get treatment. But some of us got our scouting report Sunday or Monday on your off day. You stop by the coach's office, you pick it up. The scouting report normally tells you about the defenses, their tendencies, the height and weight of the people you'll be going up against, but more importantly, your assignment, who you are supposed to be matched up against. I myself play H-back / tight end, so normally I would look at the defensive ends and all of the linebackers and their tendencies. Because I wasn't the fastest guy, my strengths and my weaknesses always concentrated on tenacity and how I would outthink my opponent. So God is so good, and he has a sense of humor, believe it or not. How can we apply that, and I say we, to the walk of life now? Kwame Brown has done nothing but open up a can of not worms, but like a can of serpents, and we're supposed to be wise as serpents. Yo, not even a can, open up a field. Because I don't want to go too deep with this and lose y'all. We get our scouting reports, brothers and sisters. Then we are supposed to be disciplined enough to study that joint, man. Day and night. But every week it changes. And I've been foolish, neglecting my gifts, not letting other people know that I love and care about. Man, sports will never stop because sports is a manifestation of life. We was just playing a game, basketball, football, baseball, running track. Some of us still box, do the MMA. We about to go see some guy that we went to school with, or excuse me, he went to school a couple miles away from me. He's fighting tomorrow in the octagon. God bless his heart, man, and his body. Pause, no homo. But the main thing is we have to start understanding that every week things are going to change. So this is the introduction, scouting report. And I want to say it again, I thank all you guys for speaking on this. Because one person may have 1 million subscribers, another person may have 400, another person may have 10. That is not what's important. That is superficial and vain. The important thing is collectively we are trying to reach different households and at least challenging them to think outside the box. So yeah, man, this is your man who did it this time. This is just the introduction of the next series I'll be opening up here soon called the Scouting Report. Y'all take care today, and I'm out. Peace.